What is going on, everybody? It's Sega Man back with another video out here in these gaming streets. So I heard from my Xbox brethren about Jeff the Fraud Keeley out here talking about Xbox and what he thinks and feels about it. Let's just get one thing straight about the fraud, Jeff Keeley. He never was and never will be somebody that can speak for us in the gaming community. His gaming award show is a fraud and a fake, in my opinion. They never give Xbox the respect that they deserved. They didn't do it with Gears when that show was out. It deserved more respect, more notoriety, in my opinion, when it came to that award show. When I'm out here talking about these next gen consoles coming out, like the Xbox Series X, him talking on that, I think it was the Unlocked podcast about it kind of being like, I guess he wanted to try to take shots and say like cable box where HBO and Showtime theory or whatever he was saying on there about it. That guy is nothing but a fraud. He doesn't represent us in the gaming community when it comes to Xbox at all. So I'm saying to you, the true Xbox gamers out there, um, don't listen to him. Okay, he's a fraud. I don't know why. Just like um, Unlimited Production says when I watch this video, I honestly don't know why that the people at Xbox deal with him. I really don't. You know what I mean? I was there when he gave away or heard the price point for the Xbox One X. And when he did his show, his last show, and he was shocked and surprised about what Phil did with the Xbox Series X on that stage, with his mouth hanging open, you know what I mean? He was shocked because I think Phil and company and Xbox as a whole knew that that was wrong what he did. That's why Phil did what he did on his stage. Shots were fired. Phil Spencer fired back. You know what I mean? What he did. He didn't see it coming, and that's good. He shouldn't see nothing coming at all anymore from the Xbox camp and community. He just shouldn't. You know what I mean? He doesn't represent us. He's. I used to watch him on G4. All right. I didn't like him really much then, and I don't like his ass now. You know what I mean? One of the best and greats that were on that channel was Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. Adam Sessler told it how it was when it came to gaming. It doesn't matter what system it was on. He was true to his words and his opinions and his experience about gaming and the games he played and experienced on XPlay, and would talk to the gamers out there, the true gamers out there, about it. Adam Sessler needs to come out of retirement, and he really does need to come back. We really respect him as a gamer and a true gaming, if you will, kind of journalist, because he's a real true journalist of gaming. He needs to come back. We need him out here. You know what I mean? We have all these so-called Xbox podcasts like Unlocked. All right, if you watch Unlocked podcasts, okay, they'll talk about Xbox, right? But they start to mention the PlayStation and the Switch sometimes. If this is supposed to be an Xbox centric channel called Xbox Unlocked, that's all your ass should be talking about. Not PlayStation. Nothing against them. Not PlayStation. It's not a PlayStation channel. Not Switch. It's not a Switch channel. Talk about Xbox. Nothing else. Nothing else. And sometimes you know, when you listen to Major Nelson radio, he does the same thing. They do. They do the same thing. You know what I mean? Computer games and talking about coming home, playing a Switch, a little here and there sometimes PlayStation. Talk about Xbox, not PlayStation, not the Switch. Okay? We tune into your channels to hear about Xbox, not PlayStation, not Switch. If I want to hear about PlayStation, I'll go to a PlayStation channel. If I want to hear about Switch, I'll go to a Switch channel. You know what I mean? And I think that makes some of the gaming community mad when they do that. Jeff Keeley needs to stay where he's at. You know what I mean? With Kojima and the crew. He does not have nothing whatsoever, in my opinion, positive to say, truly say about Xbox. He doesn't. Those are all smoke and mirrors. He is a Sony dude, and that's fine. I respect that. So, you being a Sony dude, bro, you need to stay over there. You need to stay over there. You're not saying nothing positive or trying to do anything good to say about Xbox. You're not. You're just not. You're a fraud. You're a straight up fraud. You're not doing anything positive to say about our brand. You're just not. You know what I mean? And I honestly don't know why they keep kind of catering to this guy. There were so many people upset when he gave away that price, and he knew it. He knew it. You know what I mean about the Xbox One X. Does he do the same thing to PlayStation? Does he question PlayStation? He's saying Xbox really needs to have really great games in Game Pass. They already have great games in Game Pass, and there's going to be more coming to Game Pass. We get them every week. Can you say that for any other system? You really can't at all. They're, the PlayStation and the Switch has nothing like Game Pass. Nothing. Game Pass is the best value for your buck, and I'm going to keep telling you that on this channel. It just is. I'm not the only one that thinks that. E-Rock, E-Bot, Unlimited Productions, uh, New Legal, the General Johnson, 100, my man 100, Flip Money, Flip the Script, Flip Money, Livewire, all those brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that are saying that Game Pass is the best thing since sliced bread in gaming. It is. It is. I don't mind it being like a Netflix. Give me gaming of Netflix. Give me a Netflix gaming like that. Like Game Pass is like Netflix of gaming. Give that to me. I want that. You know what I mean? I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate till 2022. Me and my son. I'm getting all these games in there. Battle Toads, the new Super Lucky's Tale. Uh, the Gunk will be coming in there. Medium will be in there. There's a lot of games coming into Game Pass that we'll be able to play day one. Day one. It may not be games you might like all the time. The reason why they're putting those games in there is because it's for different people that like different types of games. Everything's not going to be young and the restless gameplay and game wise. It's just not. It's not going to be always story. Everybody doesn't want always story. Everybody wants something different all the time. I would get tired of those games if that's all I had to play was young and the restless uh, games. That's what I call it. Story games, like when you watch this, people watch the stories on TV, you get tired of that. You know what I mean? Yes, games should have a story. I just don't want it just to have a story, though. It needs to have more for my value, for my buck. Like what Gears of War has a story, horde mode, multiplayer, arcade. It has all types in it. Add more DLC to it. Some of these games like State of Decay 2. You guys can say what you want about State of Decay 2 and Sea of Thieves, but Sea of Thieves has been doing great. Grounded just added some new content. Been doing great, and it's still in fucking preview. Best value for your buck, man, here over here in the Xbox community. You know what I'm saying? So please do me a favor, all right? If you're true Xbox fans out there and you watch Sega Man's channel, don't listen to Jeff the Fraud Keeley. Okay, he's straight up PlayStation dude, and that's fine. I have nothing against that. If you want to be with the PlayStation, that's fine. But you never hear him talking. Do you hear him talking anything what PlayStation needs to do? Because I've talked to diehard PlayStation fans, and there's a lot they need to do. You know what I mean? They enjoy the games that they're getting, but there's a lot that they need to do. One of them being true backwards compatibility. My friend that works at the Exchange, he's a diehard Sony fan. All right, he's a diehard Sony fan. He loves The Last of Us, God of War, different game. He likes Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. But he's telling me he wants true back and pat because he collects everything PlayStation. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. He would love to play that on a new, more powerful PS5, right? But you're not going to be able to. That's one thing he's mad about. You know what I'm saying? They need to do more, he told me. You know what I mean? He's invested into their ecosystem like I'm invested into the Xbox ecosystem. They need to do more. That's his opinion. He has every right to his opinion on that because he's a dollar fan of PlayStation, and we're good friends. You know what I mean? We joke around with each other sometimes, but that's not gonna stop us from being cool. He knows where I come from. He knows what camp I come from, and that'll never change. And I don't want him to change. That's just the way he is. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to make this quick video and talk about him on an Unlocked podcast. What he was saying. He's just not good for the community. He's not good for the Xbox community. He just isn't. And there's a lot of people out there that know that. The trolls listen to him, and the clickbait channels listen to him, and they go out and make videos about it so they can make money. I am highly invested into this ecosystem. I spend a lot of money with Microsoft's Xbox. Clothes, games. I like what they got. If I didn't rock out with them and didn't like what they got, I wouldn't be buying this stuff. I rock out with the X, baby, 100%. That's never going to change. People can come on here and clown troll me. I don't give a damn. You're not going to ever change Sega, man. Ever. We just don't need people like that right now in our community. We don't need people like him at all. We need people like the new legal, General Johnson, E-Rock, E-Bot, 100, Phase 114, Unlimited Productions, T-Reaper, Tuckmaster, Flip the Script, Flip Money, Livewire Gaming. We need brothers out here like that. Chaos, all them brothers. I rock out with all them brothers, man. Vodka, you know. Vodka lives right here in my backyard. I need to get with Vodka. Vodka, if you see this video, my brother, I need to get with you, man. We need to, go out and chill sometime. I know we're always shit going on, but we need to get together and chill. You know what I'm saying? You know, walk up my man. He made me a nice car on Forza Horizon 4, a Sega car, sweet. You know, he does a good job making that making what you want on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we need to stick together and be strong for our brand. You know what I mean? Don't be a turncoat. You know what I'm saying? If you rock out with your brand and you really believe in your brand, you won't be that turncoat. They had a lot of turncoats during the 360. They did. A lot of them turned and they went over there. That's fine. That's fine. But if you're going to be one of them that's a turncoat and you're going to come back out here and be a troll and spread all kind of toxicity in the gaming community, and then you think the Xbox Series X is the end all be all when it's time for it to come out and you want to come back, you can't come back. After you did that, you can't come back. You know what I'm saying? Just like Hunter said, you can't come home because we stayed home. You left. So stay out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay out there and rock your brand now. Stay with them. You left it. You left home. You can't come home. That's the way it is over here. I'm just being real about it. You know what I mean? So, in closing, don't listen to Jeff Keeley. Well, Jeff the Fraud Keeley. Don't listen to him, man, because he's just he is who he is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he tries to sugarcoat things, but I can see right through him. You know what I'm saying? He never has nothing, in my opinion, really positive to say about Xbox. He tries to sugarcoat it. I can see right through him, man. You know what I mean? Don't listen to him. If you want to listen to true podcasts that talk about Xbox and Xbox gaming community, come and check us out, the Exile podcast that comes on Sunday nights at 8. We do giveaways every other week. I have some big plans. The first week we did our podcast, I gave something away. The first day, day one that we did our podcast, I gave something away to our true fans that come and listen to us. And we're going to do that every other week. Doesn't have to be big. You know what I'm saying? Big podcast, but we're trying to get bigger. We want more people to come and listen to a true Xbox podcast. So come and check us out, 8 p.m. The Exile podcast on the Don King of Xbox, E-Rock X's channel. With me, Unlimited Productions, Phase 114, He-Bot, T-Reaper, and your boy E-Rock, the Don King of Xbox. And we have guests on too. We had 100 on. We had, who else? We had 100 on a couple times. A new brother that came out there. I think his name is Fire Boss. I just subscribed to him. You know what I mean? We got we're going to keep doing that too. We're going to try to get more people to come on and join us and talk true gaming and stuff at Xbox. True Xbox fans that are out there can come on, hit us up. You know what I mean? That's what we're all about. Check out Xbox Has No Games podcast. This is 100's podcast. I believe on Saturdays at 8. Check him out. He got a new podcast going. You know what I'm saying? It did very good. I'll be tuning in again with him and Flip Money and the crew. Check them out. You know what I'm saying? Check out GWG, Grown Women Gaming. You know, they're pretty much Xbox. You know, check out GRG with your boy K Mega and them. Check them out. PK and all those guys, check them out. You know what I'm saying? And be good, all right? Xbox for life, like my wife. Welcome to the X. Peace.